weapons.
That's right.
We're looking at
Weapons, baby.
weapons.
What does it all mean? It's such a mystery.
Have
Now-
you been online?
Have I been online?
And like seen what like all the,
I've been online.
You've seen all the weapons
I tried not to
description?
be too online. I
Yeah.
tried to form my own opinions
Mm.
because I know that there's a lot of interpretation, a lot of potential allegories. It's the buzzword in filmmaking. But if I'm being honest, a lot of them, I was just kind of like, that was a bit of a reach. But,
Yeah.
you know, this movie is about children.
I was going to put this in my like longer written review, which there will be a link for at the in the episode description. But I would just say, don't look weapons up on any social media because people be crazy. As
you know what?
As Jeff Bridges would say, people be crazy. They be making segues out of shreddies, like it's just madness.
Yeah. It's like Tony Stark was crazy. And that's what he said. You want to hear my Jeff Bridges impression? Tony Stark be crazy.
He's always doing that with his hands.
That's right.
Actually, a deleted scene from Iron Man. Look it up behind the scenes.
Yeah,
he's in his office.
That's how he opens his mask.
The mask covers everything except the actual, like, the facial features. It just does his cheeks.
You know what's really funny when you do?
Jeff Bridges. I recognize. You know what's really funny? Cheekbones. These cheekbones be popping.
He probably got them done in a cave with a box of scraps. You know what I think is really funny is that whenever we do a movie review, we'll start off saying like, we're going to be reviewing this movie, and then 10 minutes in, we're just talking about something else completely different. Jeff Bridges, face sculptures.
On a Segway
with a box of scraps. So, no, let's get back to weapons.
But yeah, don't look it up online, because, man, social media.
Get off that internet. Except for this podcast here.
Yeah, except for this podcast.
You're right there.
Stay right here.
Sorry, what are you going to say? You're going to say something about the internet.
Oh, it's crazy. Also, there's quite a few spoilers for this movie, and I really feel like this movie only holds together when the mystery is a mystery.
Well, that's the point of going into a mystery. You don't go into a murder mystery.
That's the tagline.
Yeah. Well, what's the point in going into a mystery movie when you already know what the mystery has been solved?
Exactly.
It's like watching Agatha Christie, and you just think, oh, I know who died, or I know who killed this person. That's the point. The whole point is the story.
No, I like your first version. I know who died. Someone gets to the end. Someone gets to the end of
the first 5 minutes.
Agatha Christie adaptation.
Yeah.
I think that person died.
You know, it reminds me of this one time someone told me a story, and you know who this person is, but I'll tell you afterwards. But he said somebody looked over his shoulder at an ATM, but he covered his hand to push the numbers.
Yeah.
You know, boop, 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 boop. And then the person behind him was like, it was just some kid who was a ruffian, probably. He went, now I know your PIN number has 4 numbers. Just got to figure out which ones they are. And then... and I'm like, okay, good luck with that. Yeah. But I think he was being genuine. I don't think he was making a joke.
Oh, okay.
But I thought that was quite funny, where he was like, yeah, I figured out 50% of it.
Was that was that nude Ben?
It was not nude. Well, I'm going to have to cut.
Solid.
I want to cut.
We can just use the nicknames. This out. It's fine.
Oh, it was someone that we went to college with. But I won't. I don't think we have a nickname for him. Anyway, cheers to that. Let's get back to weapons.
Hey, that looks like blatant product placement. The way you held that cup. It's just
what about now?
The logo was. Oh yeah, no, it just says Starbucks. It's fine.
What about now?
That's I have to edit that bit out where you give people nicknames, but this bit with the Starbucks logo that can stay in.
I can blur that out. Hey, you don't know what I'm going to do in post.
It's all
Yankee
fine.
Candle, baby.
All Yankee Candle. So red raspberry.
Can you tell me what the story of this movie was about? So these kids, right?
Yeah, it's kids.
Oh, you want me to do it?
I can do it right here.
Let's do one word at a time.
Okay, go on. I like this game.
At
An
suburban
place. Town.
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 Yeah, place town.
I
think
a great place town you got here.
17
children
went
missing
at
the
time
known
as
to
17.
Do you know that when we actually recorded the first bit of this episode, guess how long it took?
No.
2:17,
really?
baby. Check it.
Okay, I will check it.
Hashtag conspiracy. Hashtag Josh Brolin be tripping.
Do you think we did that on purpose? That was a coincidence. My lord.
It was a coincidence.
If that is true, I will look back.
Or just amazingly well timed and scripted.
That's right. That's right. Here at Chatting Pitch we plan everything.
We plan everything.
So, and a 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so approximately 2:17 in the morning, a bunch of kids disappeared from a classroom, except for one.
Except for one.
What's going on? And then there's a bunch of different characters which has been affected. There's a teacher played by Julia Garner. There is a father played by Josh Brolin. There is a police officer played by, I always pronounce his name wrong, Alden
Ehrenreich.
Ehrenreich, yeah.
I believe.
There is a principal played by Benedict Wong. Bit of lazy naming in what was it, Doctor Strange, right? They were like, "Hey, let's just take your surname."
I'd have gone with Benedict.
They could have called him Dr. Cumberbatch. They couldn't do that, could they? Who else is in this movie again? We've got the dude who played the junkie. What's his name?
Oh,
because he was great.
Austin Abrams.
Austin Abrams. I don't know if I've seen him in anything before, but I almost thought he was Timothée Chalamet when he came up on screen. I was like,
what's he been in? Apparently, he was in The Walking Dead. For his role as Ron Anderson. I don't remember. I'm a Walking Dead fan. I don't remember Ron Anderson. Who is Ron Anderson?
Maybe he was one of the zombies that had the only zombies that had a name.
Hey,
look, it's Ron Anderson.
Hey, it's Ron Anderson. Banging his head against the wall. Stop it, Ron. You crazy. What else is he in? Gangster Squad. Euphoria. Dash and Lily. These are all things I've never heard of. I'm going to look up Ron Anderson.
Okay.
Ron Anderson.
Anyway.
Walking Dead.
So,
the kid. Right. The kid.
I don't even remember which kid that was.
Well, it doesn't end well for him. Let's just say that much.
Anyway.
He's good.
So there are an array of different characters in a very interesting way of storytelling, which is very much reminiscent of, drumroll please,
that Simpsons episode.
That one Simpsons episode.
With the robot.
Yeah. But most famously, Rashomon, right?
Also Rashomon, yeah.
Yeah.
Which we've just talked. It's almost like we've scripted this.
It's almost like we scripted this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyway, I will stop doing that.
So it's jumping between these different points of view, isn't it?
Which I quite liked. It was
I quite liked it. Did it quite well.
Yeah. Because if it had played out in a linear fashion, do you think it would have had as much of an impact? Probably not.
No, because I liked that they used the different points of view almost as like cross-cutting between these points of view.
Right.
And you get the full picture, don't you?
Yes. The full picture, the full 2-hour picture. Was it 2 hours or was it an hour and a half?
Just over 2 hours.
Just over 2 hours. Okay. Didn't feel like it though, because and I think because it was serialized in those Rashomon type segments, it did feel like much breezier. We're just watching short story after short story.
Yeah.
They all intertwine and they all kind of come together in the end.
Yeah.
And we find out the mystery of the children.
Yeah. Because it starts off as like, I can sort of speak to this because I'm a teacher myself of children around the same age. And
Teacher,
it starts off as like a dream day. The teacher shows up and sees that most of her class is off. Oh, amazing. Like, do you know how much easier my day is going to be now? But it turns out, no. Turns out it's actually a bad thing.
That's a bad thing.
And these children
you get called names. You get parents getting angry because their kids are missing.
Josh Brolin plays a man with great hair.
Yeah.
He has got great hair. He
plays grayish. Silver fox.
No, great hair.
Great hair? I thought you said grey hair.
No, he's got great hair. I don't care what color
Isn't he is he graying? I'm not sure if he is though. Because if he is, then my misunderstanding would be correct. Josh Brolin. Let's see. Yeah, he's like salt and pepper. You know, you got a little bit of salt and pepper.
Nice. Yeah. What do you think?
He's not fully grey.
There's lots of talk about what the 217 refers to.
Yes,
I think it's just how many pounds Josh Brolin lost after playing Thanos. It's really obvious.
It's how much it costs to
CG that massive machine gun in the sky. This shot cost $217 million.
There's a lot of talk about what that means, and I think maybe that could be spoilerish. I'm not sure. Is it spoilerish?
Let's just say the gun represents a gun.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I mean, what's the movie called? Let's think about it. I think it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we end up finding out what happens towards the end, but it's hard to talk about this movie without spoiling it because it very much is spoiler heavy if you want to talk about the story as a whole.
I would say, though, I don't know if you agree with this, that even though the film is split up into different points of view, right?
Yeah.
Or different vignettes, anyway. But I would say this is a movie of two parts. The first part is the longest bit, which is before the mystery is solved. And then you have the film after the mystery is solved. I don't know about you.
Is that split down the middle? Is it like in the midway point?
Not evenly, nah. That's why so the first bit, I found a lot more intriguing, a lot more interesting.
The mystery. You found the mystery a lot more intriguing. Did you find the fact that, because I've heard some reviews and they said that it was a lot more interesting before that. And then when everything gets answered, it becomes a little bit less captivating. For me, I don't think that was too much of a problem. I found it surprisingly funny.
Yes, there was some very darkly humorous bits.
Yeah, there was one moment towards the final act where the whole cinema was laughing because it was this repeated gag that just kept happening, and I was like, "This is great." I like one more time, and it just happens one more time. Like, okay, cool, great. I think you know what I'm talking about. No,
I don't think.
Okay,
so.
we'll talk about it in spoilers. But
spoilers.
It was quite funny to me and the rest of the audience. But no, very darkly comedic, and it's because I think the director comes from a comedy background. He was part of a comedy troupe called The Whitest Kids You Know, and it was like a sketch comedy. I don't know what. I think it must have been like an MTV or VH1 type thing, where it was early 2000s. They just did a lot of sketch comedy, so that's where he gets his comedy chops from. And Justin Long's in this for like 5 seconds.
Yeah. Is it like a real doormat?
Yeah. But have you seen Barbarian, the previous movie?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. So he plays a big part in that. So I think that's just him kind of bringing him back.
Get you in again?
Yeah. He's actually really good in Barbarian. I would highly recommend that movie.
He's good. He's good in most things I've seen him in.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen a bad Justin Long performance. Yeah, I like him in Idiocracy.
Idiocracy is quite funny.
Who is he in that? He's
one of the people who...
He's like the advisor, isn't he? One of the advisors.
Yeah, when the main dude, Owen Wilson's brother, Luke Wilson, when he wakes up, he's like one of the first people that he meets at the cryo place.
Yes.
And he looks out the window.
Yes. Yeah.
And he's got his mustache and he's just saying some dumb stuff. I'd
say there were similar vibes to Longlegs here.
That people are saying
sort of pagan sort of mystery.
I don't know whether or not I want to agree with the sentiment that people are saying this is this year's Longlegs.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's this year's Longlegs, but I'd say there are similarities to it. But
it's the most popular, or one of the most popular, spooky horror movies.
Spooky Ookie.
Yeah. That and The Sinners, which came out earlier this year, but
yes,
that was a different type of horror movie. That was a bit more. It's like, look at me, I'm a sexy vampire.
My cousin had the best reaction to that because he watched it with his other half, and they hadn't seen any trailers or anything, so they didn't know it was going to be vampires at all.
Okay.
So he said they watched the first 15, 20 minutes and thought, oh, okay, it's going to be like a gangster film.
Yeah. And then vampires happened.
Well, he said like there was a character that couldn't go into the club.
Yeah.
And my cousin was like, wait a minute. Be invited in. And he said he leant over to his other half and went, I think they're vampires.
That reminds me of there was a review that I came across online on YouTube. It's this couple that reviews movies. And apparently
they do it one word at a time.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Do they?
They're actually part of the same body. So it's like one half man, one half woman, and they fused together.
Yeah.
So when they got married, they got just like into one body.
Like a look outside.
So their brains are like
separate,
muddled up. They're just separate. Then they can only talk one word at a time.
And it's
very strange.
And they have that weird double voice thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I've seen that show. Yeah, it's great. It's sponsored by Gatorade, right?
No, but yeah, so what they said was so going back to what you were saying about was it your friend or
my cousin,
someone your cousin who didn't know that Sinners was a
he just heard it was a good film, so he just stuck it on.
So this guy told this girl to go watch this movie, but he told her to watch two movies, but she got confused and she thought one was the other. So she went and watched The Naked Gun thinking it was weapons, and she was like, when is the scary stuff happening? And she thought when she saw the little girl walking into the bank, like, oh, shapeshifter maybe?
Yeah,
and I was like, well, technically, yeah, kind of. But I found it quite funny that she went through it. It's like, at what point did you realize this is not a horror movie?
When Pamela Anderson started doing free jazz.
Yeah. Anyway, very good. I think there's not really much else to talk about in terms of story. Performances were great. Would you say
it was a scary movie?
I would say there are scary moments. Yeah, there was definitely moments where I was going to like, oh, what's going to happen? And then nothing happened. I was like, oh, okay.
People at your local cinema hate you, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Every so often you just sit back and go, whoa, what's going to happen?
You're wrong.
You do like an Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, what's going to happen?
You're wrong. They can't get enough of me. I go there every week and they're all like, oh, the guy's back.
And they all start doing an impression of you, doing an impression of Ozzy Osbourne.
I'll tell you what, though. When I went into this cinema screen, so the particular cinema that I go to allows you to swap seats if you
with someone
don't want to sit.
When the film stops, when the film pauses. Change places.
If only that were true. If only that were true. Or there's a voting system where it's like or there's like some sort of
who should move,
like a lottery system at the beginning.
Guy.
Where seat C1 has to be the fire exit, and then they have to swap, and then the other guy
to sit by the fire exit as punishment.
To be honest, that's better because if there was a fire, he'd be the first one out.
Oh yeah. He could block the door, couldn't he?
This cinema lets you.
That's how you win.
Okay?
Go on.
So you go on your app and you'd be like, "Oh, I kind of don't want to sit here. I'm going to sit a bit further back." But when I booked the seats, I had the front row because those were the only ones available. But then when I went in, I looked up again. I was like, I really don't want to sit that far, that close to the screen. So I went and swapped it to the ones right at the back, and best seats in the house.
Oh yeah,
nobody turned up. Nobody turned up for those seats, so I was like, okay, cool. I'll swap it to those. And then about half an hour in, I heard some guy at the front said, "Oh, would you shut up? Yeah, I'm trying to watch the movie." And I think the front row were being really rowdy.
Right.
So
you were
glad
right.
I switched.
Yeah,
I was right all along. That was actually my
review of the movie.
paid actor that I paid to be at the front.
Oh, nice.
To ruin the movie for the other person.
Yeah, well done.
Just to prove a point that you can swap your seat if you want to. Okay. I guess let's.
I had a group of 5 in front of me, right, in the row in front, all come together, and 2 of them were quite elderly ladies, and I'm not sure if they knew what the movie was about or not, if they were just brought along on like a trip. But then the title card came up and it said rated 18, strong bloody violence, gore. And I just heard one of them go like, ooh.
I was about to do that. I was about to go, did she go, ooh?
The stereotypical, like how my nan would act. Oh, actually, my nan would talk through the whole movie. She's awful.
But was it a ooh in sort of like giddy nervousness?
No, it was like, ooh, I'm not sure about this.
Okay. Did they walk out?
No, they got into it. They loved it. They got into it so much, Leslie. Let me tell you how much they got into it. They got so into it.
Hooping and hollering, throwing popcorn everywhere.
Yeah. Backwards, right in my face, right into my mouth, right into my gullet.
No, what did they do?
They loved it so much that they were checking their Ring doorbell.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I do in the movie.
The person at the other end of the row, at the other end of the group, checked the same Ring doorbell.
Oh.
The same.
Were they part of the same family?
The same, the same group. They both got notifications for the same front door. They both checked it.
Did it go, bing, bing, bong?
No, they just got, no.
Bong. That's the sound.
Fortunately, I didn't miss it because they got their phone out on maximum brightness and checked it. So.
Now, are you sure it wasn't the scene where there was a Ring doorbell? There was a scene.
Oh, damn. I forgot I went to see it in 3D.
That old lady was the old lady from the movie.
Yeah.
It was that immersive.
And she was just scared from the start.
When the credits roll, you'd be like, you turn to your right and be like, oh, God, it was really distracting when you wait. And she's just gone.
No one's here.
No one's here. Shall we give our ratings for the movie? Because we could just go on about. Yeah. I thought it was a sort of chatting pit for me. I liked it a lot.
Okay.
But I don't think it is the greatest thing. It's not the greatest thing since sliced bread for me. Like I thought it was a very solid movie, but I wasn't like blown away to the point where I'm like, I can't stop thinking about the movie. You know?
Okay.
Anyway, it was a really good movie, and I enjoyed it for the thrills. I enjoyed it for the laughs. I didn't enjoy it for the Ring doorbells, and I got out of the fire exit before the place burnt down.
Well done. So, you blocked them in, right? So you could win.
I blocked them in. Blocked them all in, baby. So what about you? What would you give it? Similar
sentiment to you. I enjoyed the surprising amount of humor. Not that this is like a big chuckle fest, but I'll probably give it a chatting pie. Similar
pie? Okay.
Yeah, similar rating.
Yeah. I really liked the fact that it really looked like a classic movie. There was like this classic movie vibe about it.
Okay.
Where everything was framed in a certain way. There were like dream sequences that was very much like Freddy Krueger-esque. And
this was not movies for Netflix.
No, it was not a movie for Netflix. It was a movie for the cinema. Cinema. That's our new character.
Yeah.
That we're going to wrap up this season.
That's our new trailer.
It's the cinema goblin who's like trying to sell you the idea. Get your popcorn here.
But
don't forget the butter.
He genuinely loves cinema. He's just he's just a really off-putting fella.
Yeah. You know when
there are swap seats.
You know, in there's that trope where there's this like abomination of a creature. It's like, kill me.
Yeah.
But like he's like at death's door, but he just really wants people to go to
cinema.
The movies.
Saved him. He was like, kill me now. But then he saw a screening of, I don't know, The Untouchables.
I'm for it. Cinema is back, baby. Chatting Pitch has been brought to you by Leslie Way and Matthew D. Smith. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to listen to others and maybe even subscribe. You can follow us on the website, formerly known as Twitter.
Listen to us on Spotify or wherever else you listen to podcasts. Leslie and Matthew have their own side hustles as well. Feel free to check out Leslie's YouTube channel or Matthew's Medium blog. Links in the description. If you want anything else, we might have other links in the description if we think of anything interesting to add. Thank you for listening. I love you.